Hi guys, and welcome to All About the Philippines. Now, just what is it that a Filipina will bring to a relationship with a foreign guy? If you listen to some people, they'll tell you that the Filipina brings very little and the foreign guy is the one who brings most to the relationship. And I say that's a load of nonsense. And I say it's a load of nonsense because every relationship is different, and what each person in that relationship is looking for may be different to someone else's relationship. So, what one person finds important or attractive in their relationship, another couple may find something totally different to that person. So, to say a Filipina brings nothing to a relationship, as some guys have been saying, then I believe that to be denigrating and really stereotyping a Filipina in a very unfair way. That's just simply not true. Filipinos certainly have a lot to offer, and I'll explain that in just a moment, so stay tuned. Now, some people, especially Western guys, they seem to think that having money or money in a relationship at least is a very important thing and maybe the only important thing. And they look at it and say, well, a Filipina, even if she's got a good paying job in the Philippines, in his country, it's not worth anything. And therefore, in their own mind, they believe that a Filipina will bring very little into a relationship. Now, to me, that's an extremely narrow view. There's many different things that people can bring into a relationship apart from money that make a relationship successful. Money will certainly not make a relationship successful. It may keep a relationship going for a short length of time or a period of time, but eventually, if it's just money that's holding that relationship together, that will soon die and the relationship will be gone. And while the Filipina may come into the relationship with not a very high bank balance, she will bring many, many good things to that relationship, which will ensure the relationship succeeds long term. And if you find the right Filipina, and yes, I mean the right Filipina because there is the wrong Filipinas as well, but if you find that right Filipina, she's going to bring with her unconditional love towards you. She will love you and care for you like no other woman has ever done before. So that's bringing a lot straight away to that relationship. On top of that, she's going to bring companionship, so she will be like your best friend. You'll be able to sit down, talk to her about many things, have a good laugh, and that's a very important thing in a relationship, that everything's not always serious, that you can relax and you can actually have a bit of fun sometimes. She'll be a fantastic homemaker, make no mistakes about that. Filipinos are very, very proud people, and they love to have a nice home, kept in a nice way, and so that her family is very, very well looked after. The right Filipina will bring loyalty into that relationship. Maybe something that's been lacking with your previous relationships, and she will take that very seriously, that you are the only person for her, and she will not be looking outside that relationship for anyone else. The right Filipina will be very, very honest. She won't lie to you. She'll tell you everything that's going on in her life and everything that's gone on in her life before. She will share with you some very intimate details of her life, and she won't hold back. And if your Filipina comes to your country to live, then she's going to be wanting to work very hard so she can contribute to you and your family to get ahead in life. So while she may have come to your country to be in a relationship with you, and she might not have brought much financially, there'd be a big difference once she gets to your country and she's contributing with her hard-working values to adding to you and your family. And she will work long and hard and won't complain about anything because she knows what she's doing is very important to the relationship. And it makes her feel proud to be able to contribute. And I'll tell you something, that Filipinas, where I live in Australia, are very sought after employees by many companies and businesses because they do have a reputation for being reliable, working very hard, and being very customer focused. So that really says a lot about their work ethic and how they're seen by local communities, at least where I live. And I'm sure it's not just where I live, but all over the world. And as I said before, Filipinas will bring a happy attitude into the relationship. You'll always have a lot of fun and laughter, and things will never really get boring with the right Filipina. They generally like to be social, and they like to go out with their friends and go to parties and gatherings with local people in their community. And that might be through church groups or through Filipino organisations that they're associated with, where they make friends. And that, yes, they might mostly be Filipino friends that they've made, but that also gives you an opportunity to also become friends with these people and to do those activities. So she brings that side of culture from the Philippines into your country as well. And finally, there's the physical relations side of the relationship. Now, the right Filipina, as I say, she's wanting to please her man very much, and that includes with the physical aspect of the relationship. Filipinas are very unselfish in that side of things, and that, along with everything else I've mentioned, what a Filipina will bring to the relationship, certainly makes up for the fact that she may not have brought any money into the relationship at the very start. And one other thing that I'll mention that she does bring into the relationship indirectly is the fact that now you get to learn about Philippines, Filipino culture and the people. And you, when you marry your Filipina, you will be taken in by her family as one of their own. They will see you as a family member and they will treat you very, very well. And I can tell you from first-hand experience that is a wonderful, wonderful thing to experience. So that is another thing that she'll bring to that relationship. So as you can see, it's not all about the money. It's about what she brings, and she brings probably far more into this relationship than possibly you will actually bring in. And I'm sure she'll even teach you a thing or two about what it takes to actually have a successful relationship, and maybe it'll make you appreciate your Filipina so much more than what you ever have before, or valued a relationship so much than you ever have before. So anyway, guys, I hope that you've got something from the video. If you have, leave a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share the video around with all your networks, and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell to get more videos. Let's also leave your comments below. I'd like to hear what you've got to say on this topic. If you agree with me, I'd like to hear about that. If you disagree with me, put that in the comments below, but let's remain respectful, of course. Or if there's any other things that you can think of that a Filipina may bring to the relationship that I may not have mentioned, then put them in the comments below as well. And just before we go, if you're thinking of dating a Filipina in the near future and you're not sure where to start, why not check out the link below for Christian Filipina. We have many people in this community who swear by Christian Filipina. They say that it's one of the best dating sites that they've ever been on, and they've got great success in meeting a Filipina girlfriend who has then gone on to become their wife. So some great stories coming out of our community about Christian Filipina. So as I say, link in the description below. And again, for those guys who are looking to date a Filipina or may have just been dating a Filipina in recent times, check out my Dating a Filipina course. It's a 14-part series. It's free. It will take you through everything from pre-dating a Filipina to dating a Filipina and then finally marrying a Filipina. And during the series, I'll give you over 3 hours of information and some of my very best tips. I've been through the whole process, so watching this series will certainly help you avoid mistakes. You'll also learn about the various scams or love scams in the Philippines, and you'll also learn about red flags to look for when looking for the right Filipina. So you'll be well set up as you go along, and there's so much more information there that will be very valuable to you. So we'll wrap it up there, guys. So Thanks very much for watching. I appreciate all your support. Take care and bye for now.